Hello, everyone. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of One Man, Dark Man Podcast. And I am, of course, your host, Dirt Griggity. How do I sound? Do I sound okay? Yes, Kevin, this is One Man, Dark Man. Hey, I noticed they made the member emojis a little bit bigger in the chat. That's cool. I might talk that shit looking kind of big. No, it's all good. What's up, everybody? Thank you for stopping by, man. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's up, Classic Case? How everybody doing? Oh, man, it's a slow news week. It's a couple things to talk about. I'm going to make some news. Well, not make some news, make some hey, y'all watch the hey, I'm really curious about the TTS because I'm like, man, it's really big in the chat. I'm like, man, because YouTube be acting so funny sometimes. I'm like, man, will they get mad because I'm, y'all putting that in the chat because it's bigger now? I don't know. I'm just being paranoid because, the whole chapters thing, you know what I'm saying? So I might disable it for a second because I don't want the chat being full or talk that shit. Just me. I'm being paranoid, y'all. Please bear with me. So listen, I'm expecting some ponies to pop up in here because of PlayStation sales. I'm just expecting that. So snipers, be ready because you might see some, hey man, Xbox is trash, PlayStation 2-1, but we actually gonna talk about that, man. Hey, yo, KO Black 2, come on, man, be nice. So we actually gonna talk about that. So anyway, guys, it's a few things to talk about. I know Sean did a TTMS a couple days ago talking about Colin Moriarty. Man, look, bro, I'm just at the point where if you guys are upset because Xbox is competing now, just say that. Please, just say that. If you guys are upset because Xbox decided, you know what, we need to compete. We're tired of not competing. We're Microsoft. We're $1 trillion company. They're doing some things PlayStation fans don't like. Just say you don't want Xbox to compete. Just say that. Don't beat around the bush how you guys used to say, oh, I want them to compete. I want them to be the monster that they are. I want them to show me some games. Y'all don't really mean that because all that shit is coming out right now. Y'all really never meant that. All those years of saying compete, Xbox. You're a Microsoft. Why don't you compete? Something tells me if Xbox was still doing everything organically, they will find a way to complain about what Xbox is doing. But, it is what it is. Anyway, I got a couple of super chats. Adidas 20 with the 5. Thank you, bro. You're always appreciated. Long live the Black Mamba with the 2. Who am Colin and his musty stable? Clean him up. Who am y'all? Oh, man. Yeah, but like I said, man, I've already been selling out of ponies. Like, yo, sales. They're back on sales. We're going to talk about that. Lord Star Killer, oh my God, thank you for gifting 5 more memberships, man. You guys have been awesome, bro. You guys have been awesome. Jay Rimber with the 2. These ponies are so disingenuous. Clowns. Yeah, we're going to talk about it, bro. This is the home of the bots. We are bots and we have fun. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get to the show. Let's get to the show. So Mike Sedilla said he respect them more if they just say F Xbox instead of trying. Yes, I agree with that. Let me make this a topic right quick. Colin, is a topic anyway. Colin Moriarty. This is, let's say 6 minutes. Colin Moriarty and his crew on Sacred Symbols. Listen, I said all the time, Colin appears to be a smart young man. He has a very successful platform. He's doing great things. But it's clear, man, that these guys just don't want Xbox to compete. I said it before and I'll say it again. Xboxer Mike said, dealer said, I would respect it more if they just say F Xbox. I feel the exact same way. Just say you hate Xbox. Just say you hate Phil Spencer. You don't want Xbox to compete. Everybody knew in the Xbox One generation that Microsoft, everybody knows, right? Microsoft owns the Xbox brand. Everybody knows that. And everybody also knows that Microsoft is one of the richest companies in the world. Ponies used to be like, no, Xbox, you guys are Microsoft. Act like it. Be a $1 trillion company. Act like it. How y'all letting PlayStation do these things? Act like it. When Xbox lost marketing deals, when they lost the COD marketing deal, they lost the FIFA marketing deal. You guys are Xbox. How are you letting this happen? How are you letting Sony outbid you? Remember those things? I know some guys in the chat, like a Duke Togo or somebody that was around last generation. Y'all remember that? How are y'all letting PlayStation outbid y'all on marketing deals? Y'all are Microsoft. Then when the tables turn, Microsoft is showing that they're Microsoft, buying studios, spending $7.5 billion, spending $70 billion. Then all of a sudden, it's not fair. It's not fair. And guys like Colin Moriarty, man, these guys, him and his crew, we've talked about them so many times with so many different clips. They're constantly crying, man. What are y'all crying about? Xbox is competing. Yes, they have more money than PlayStation. They have more money than Sony. That's a part of life. Because they have more money to play with, y'all want to cry. Justin Mars, thank you for gifting 5 more memberships, man. Oh, you guys are awesome, bro. Thank you. There are so many receipts of Colin Moriarty saying crazy stuff. Now, we know most of these damn clips, but I'm going to play them again. Let me share my screen. I'm going to play them again because it needs to be played. Shout out to J-Rock. How many times have we watched this clip, y'all?
Who cares if a game's exclusive or not?
PlayStation.
Who cares if a game's exclusive or not?
PlayStation.
Who cares if a game's exclusive or not?
PlayStation.
Who cares if a game's exclusive or not?
I could play that on the loop all day because it's absolutely ridiculous. Squiggly, member for 7 months. Colin is only popular because ponies are not smart. Now, look, I think the guy is a smart guy, right? But his bias sometimes get in the way, if you know what I'm saying. Now, check this out. This is a clip from one of my old, well, it's a clip from Colin, but it's a clip from one of my older videos. Check this out.
Credit for a lot of that. Psychonauts 2, I don't think Microsoft deserves credit for a lot of that. Psychonauts 2, not your game. You know, Deathloop, not your game. This year, Ghostwire Tokyo, not your game. Fallout or Starfield, not your game. And we're going to talk about those later. So I feel like the proof is still going to have to be in the pudding as far as can they deliver? Because their big marquee game, Halo, no, definitely not. Definitely not by any objective.
Now, what's now they're saying, now remember this. That last clip I played was actually before the first clip. He said none of those games are Xbox games. Starfield is not their game. It's not their game. Then he turned around and said exclusives doesn't matter. Do you guys see what I'm saying about these guys? He went from Starfield is not their game. Ghostwire Tokyo is not their game. It's not their game. Guess what? If I buy a used car, I sign my name on the damn contract, Dirt Griggity. Guess who car it is now, you piece of shit? It's mine. It's mine. You don't hear people say, oh, man, I love this car. I love this car. But it's not really mine, though, even though I pay for it monthly I bought it. It's not really mine, but I love this car. I just drive it every day, but it's still the previous owners. No, nobody says that. You bought it. You bought it. Tired of the damn excuses. Let me hold on. Let me read the super chat, please. I hate you. I hate you too with the 2 pounds. I hate Colin, but he woke a sleeping giant. You said he did what now?
Somebody woke a sleeping giant.
Now just give us that $3.90.
That's exactly what happened. I'm going to tell you guys right now. Phil Spencer pays attention to everything that's said on social media. He don't like anything for obvious reasons, because if people see, obviously on Twitter, you can tell what people like. He doesn't like anything, but he listens and he reads and he pays attention. He saw all of the shit talking people did about Xbox last generation. Trust me, he saw everything. He mentioned how a few months back people were saying fire Phil Spencer. He sees everything. So when they're going out there to buy stuff, to use Microsoft resources, what Pony said they should do, Pony said Xbox, act like the Microsoft, act like the $1 trillion company you are. Microsoft, be the behemoth that you are. And they're doing that. That's not your game. Starfield is not your game. Ghostwire Tokyo is not your game. Deathloop is not your game. But Redfall, that is your game. Oh, I wonder why Redfall is Xbox game, but those other games are not. Dark Winters with the 2. Say that to Forspoken. Facts. Facts. Jax82 with the 2. Colin also said PlayStation don't make bad games. Look, PlayStation has a track record for making quality single-player story-driven games. They have always done those style of games pretty good. But we will see how these games as a service land. We will see. Lower Star Killer defied many ponies, including Colin, do not fully understand that Xbox has been underfunded for many years. Rebuilding from almost scratch take time, ponies. Lower Star Killer, it was obvious, right, that was the case. I remember somebody clipped episode of TTS when me and Sean was talking about that. They clipped it and made fun of me for saying Xbox is rebuilding. They had to rebuild. They had to rebuild. They made fun of me. I said, okay. It's clear as day. That's what happened. And the homie posted something about why Xbox lost the marketing deal to Call of Duty. We're going to talk about that later. Jax82 with the 2. He also said they canceled bad games. Foam stars. These guys think PlayStation is flawless, bro. That's the issue when they're not. Nothing's perfect. Dark Winters with the 10. Games as a service games on PlayStation is going to land like a wet pancake. We will see. We'll see what happens. But like I said, they do single-player games great. But we'll see how these games land. Game Shark member for 11 months. Bad take after bad take. At some point, we have to start calling him a stupid POS. People, stop calling him smart. You're smarter than he is. Okay, man, I won't call him smart anymore. Y'all like, Dirt, stop calling that dude smart. But it goes back to not wanting Xbox to compete. That's what it is. That's what it is. Simple as day. They do not want Xbox to compete anymore. They don't like it. They don't like that they're putting up a fight. They don't like that they're spending money. They just don't like it. I mean, I get it. If your team is constantly winning and still winning, they don't want the biggest competitor to get better, because that's what's happening, right? PlayStation guys are holding on to that sales narrative. They're holding on to it for dear life. Sales, we still have the sales, thank God. Hold on to it. Because they see what's happening. They'll never admit it. Maybe a few ponies will. But the majority of these four-legged beasts They won't admit it. But they see what Xbox is doing. That's like a sports team. If your team is the champions and you see your biggest competitor, they're getting better and better and better. They're adding more talent. They're getting better players. You over there look scared as hell. Perfect example. I'm a Detroit Pistons fan, for those that know. For years, I was looking at the Milwaukee Bucks. I said, damn, that kid, Giannis Antetokounmpo, what the fuck his name is. I was like, shit, that dude is going to be a problem. And I saw him getting better and better and better. Meanwhile, my Detroit Pistons got worse and worse and worse. And what happened? I saw it coming. I saw it happen. I saw the Milwaukee Bucks becoming a better team. Then all of a sudden, you're like, damn, they're here. The Greek Freak. Oh, shit, they're here now. You see it. It's nothing you can do. That's what's happening with Xbox. Ponies holding on to their sales narrative because it's really all they have. And Spider-Man. We got Spider-Man, we got sales. But they're seeing their biggest competitor get better and better and better. And they're like, oh, shit. Here they come. They're like, they're on their way. And we can't stop them. We can't stop them. Right? No, unhide Kevin Baldwin, man. That's the homie. It's okay. Nah, man. He just talking trash about sports. Unhide him, please. I got it. Don't worry about it. No, that's the homie, man. It's cool to talk about sports up in here. Just no ponies coming here talking trash. All right. So back to Colin Moriarty. Those guys see what's happening. They do, and they dislike Phil Spencer. They hate that he's saying, certain things. I'm gonna play this clip because what my homie Sean said the other day was right on point. Let me play the clip.
Have this deal, it'll remain multi-platform, but I fully expect everything else is going to be Xbox exclusive. Any kind of new Spyro, Crash game, whatever, those will be Xbox exclusive. And I gotta say, it's just so annoying to me that there's this tweet from Phil Spencer about this. He says, "We are pleased to announce that Microsoft and PlayStation have signed a binding agreement to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation following the acquisition of Activision Blizzard." And here's the part. "We look forward to a future where players globally have more choice to play their favorite games." Phil's always talking about fucking choice. And you know what? Touche. You bought these companies for exclusivities. That's fine. That's the way of the business, right? Mm-hmm. But yes, it was funny because this was the same thing he was saying about Bethesda. And we just learned that.
What do y'all want from this man? Y'all said Xbox has no games. Xbox has no studios. Xbox is in third place forever. Xbox is dying. Xbox is going to die in 2 years now. That's all the stuff I heard last generation. This guy goes out and buys publishers, studios. Now they're critiquing every single word that he say. Phil, you said choice. Do you think he's really talking about the PlayStation? Of course there's exceptions like Call of Duty, Minecraft, some games. You think he's going to put all of the damn games that they just acquired on PlayStation? Remember when the Bethesda Roundtable, Phil Spencer said, "I want Xbox fans to know this is about exclusive titles for Xbox Gamepass," or whatever, however he put it. When he says player choice, he's talking about the Xbox ecosystem. Stop acting like these guys piss me off. They take Phil Spencer words and twist them. You know damn well Phil Spencer ain't talking about PlayStation. Like I said, there are a few exceptions. They had to put Call of Duty on PlayStation. Game was too big. Minecraft was already on PlayStation, and they did not pull it away. All of those games as a service, like Elder Scrolls Online, all that stuff, that stays. And they will still support it. But y'all said Xbox need games. So now y'all crying because they have games and y'all want them now? No, y'all can't have their games. They bought them. Just like I said, an example, if I buy a used car, just imagine the guy who previously had the car say, yo, man, can I still drive that shit on Saturdays? I bought it. Hell no, you can't drive it. I'm telling these guys. Man.
Behind the scenes, they're like, oh yeah, we're actually going to make those all exclusive. We can't say that yet because it's going to be too much of a negative. So we're literally going to say the opposite and lie about it. It's like, dude, just don't. The acting like you're some kind of like virtuing, like, oh, more choices for the players. Just shut up. You're just trying to make it exclusive, and that's totally fine. That's the name of the game in this business.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. So why the hell are you crying? Exclusivity is the name of the game, but you crying.
But I don't know. Do you think I'm off base here about like it just comes off incredibly disingenuous after what's just happened with Bethesda, and you acted like, oh, well, we're going to treat things on a case-by-case basis. Like, no, you're not. We know what you were saying.
How dare you POS? How dare you? Case-by-case basis. He told y'all case-by-case basis. Didn't he say that? Case-by-case basis. What does that mean? They will look at every game. Should I make this a multi-plat or just make it exclusive? That's case-by-case basis, buddy. Oh, shit,
on the emails that you wish there was that email where he's like, oh, I wish, maybe it wasn't Phil, and it was another person that was like, oh, if only we could just say that these would all be exclusive. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
But keep acting.
I'm tired of you all. Tired of you all. I got a member chat. Let me get to it. Hold on. Stormwalker member for 5 months. Ponies like Colin are simply upset because they see Xbox doing things that they know Sony can't match. Phil being at the forefront as the architect. Absolutely. They know PlayStation can't compete that way. Right? Got another one. Oh, hold on. Trying to make sure I'm getting all the. I see I got super chats. Make sure I get all the member chats. Yeah, get your ass out of here, punk. Get out of here. Jay Evans with the £5. Colin will be signing a different tune if Jimbo had got ABK. Xbox will have got nothing. All games exclusive to PlayStation, and ponies would have been celebrating 100%. Listen, we obviously can't go to an alternate timeline, right? We can't go to a world where Sony got ABK, but we can guarantee this. PlayStation fanboys would have been celebrating. They would have been loving it, congratulating Jim Ryan for being great. Guys like the Red Dragon would have been celebrating. Guys like Colin Moriarty and his crew would have been clapping. Now, this is how you do it, PlayStation. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Trust me. Trey Bone with the 2. Funny how games after Redfall aren't Microsoft, but Redfall is. 100%, bro. Isn't it funny? Game Shark with the 5. If sales is all that matters, shouldn't they only be playing Nintendo? Why play on PlayStation when Nintendo sells better? Hashtag I hate them. Yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is, bro. Germ 70 with the 5. Microsoft to them represents the inevitable change to the gaming market, and they keep holding onto a PlayStation that doesn't exist anymore. The inevitable change, I like that, to the gaming market. Consolidation. What's up with all this consolidation? Tencent buying as many teams as they can. Ain't nobody saying shit. Ain't nobody saying a word about Tencent. The angry therapist with the 2. They trying not to crown camera. Yeah, that's true, man. They hurt by this, bro. They are hurt. Javier over there with the 5. TTS MFs in here. F these ponies. Also, tomorrow I will probably rant, so be ready, Dirt, because these ponies in that panel still spreading misinformation. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's a lot of misinformation being spreaded right now. Dark Winters with the 10. Tell them like they told us last gen. Just buy your Xbox, pony. Dark Winters, you are 100% right. You want to play Spider-Man, you bots? Just buy a PlayStation. We had to buy a PlayStation if we wanted to play Spider-Man. Lord Star Killer with the 5. Hey, Dustin. What the F you forgot that the platform owner makes the choice of where a game goes? If Colin was smart, he would have said that. He was quiet. Yeah, I mean, he was just letting his homie rant. That's cool. But, come on, man. Long Live the Black Mamba, the 2. Options for his gamers, not PlayStation gamers. 100%. Phil Spencer, like they think like when Phil Spencer say choice, he's talking about PlayStation. No, he's talking about his Xbox gamers. We have a choice. Whether it's PC, console, cloud, we have a choice. Not PlayStation. The hell. Isaac Gentry with the 2. Get this Lost Hansen brother the F out of here. Hansen, I remember those dudes, little kids. The Angry Therapist with the 10. They need to blame Jim. If Jim wasn't paying people to not have games on Xbox and trying to kill the deal, then maybe Phil would have put some of his games on PlayStation. It's all Jim's fault. Hey, man, let me say something. Let me say something right quick. Those court documents showed that's exactly what the case was. Phil Spencer said, damn, man, Jim Ryan. Okay, he took Deathloop. He took Ghostwire Tokyo. He trying to get Starfield too. You know what? F that. Call Satya. Tell him we need to purchase Bethesda. The whole company. That's what happened. Wimpy with the 5. If the ABK deal wasn't happening, what will PlayStation fanboys talk about this year? LOL. Well, they got sales for a couple of days, but they ain't really had nothing to talk about. You're right, Wimpy. Game Addict. What's up, homie? With the 2. Read this in the voice. Sonic R, sucker. Sonic R, sucker. Who am him? Who am y'all asses? Sonic R, sucker. Shout out to Addict. What's up, bro? Thanks for stopping by. Digital G with the 2. It isn't case by case, though, bro. It isn't? Hey, I can only go by what Phil said. He said case by case. You know what case by case mean? Yeah, let's keep those games as a service on there. Maybe a future game as a service they will leave on PlayStation. It'll be okay. THX with the 2. Where's Dreamcast guy saying Jim has to go after Xbox ABK? Yo, he was definitely saying Phil had to go after Redfall and the CMA block, didn't he? Phil has to go. Garcia, member for 2 months. Dreamcast guy is the long lost brother of the guitar guy in Mad Max Fury Road. Oh, come on, man. Ray, member for 23 months. Go for another hour. Pause. Because my drive home is TTS darkness. Let's go, brother. I'm here. Did I miss any more member chats? No. Pharaoh, 2525 OG Gaming with the 5. Ponies are the slowest fan base in gaming. How many times are they going to buy The Last of Us? Listen, man. When that Last of Us 2 remaster is announced, I want to see what happens. I really do. Yeah, Nick, get your ass out of here. Listen, I tell you guys that there's going to be ponies in here popping, talking about sales. That's all they have right now. That's all they have. Dark Winters with the 10. If it was me, they would only get indies like we got Stray. Yeah, but Call of Duty makes sense though. That game is too massive, bro. That game is too massive. Chio Walker with the 5. Case by case example. Minecraft Legends. We saw during the trial that they started not to make a PS5 version, but changed their mind. Thank you, Chio Walker. I actually forgot about that. They actually talked like, should we make Minecraft Legends an exclusive or should we keep it multi-platform? They talked about it. They had a discussion. That's case by case basis. Because they thought about making Minecraft Legends exclusive. They said, let's talk about it. That's a discussion, man. Case by case basis. So, back to what I'm saying. Guys like Colin, Yeah, I think there's a lot of the PlayStation fanboy, the fanboy, the ponies. I think a lot of those guys are concerned. PlayStation is a beast of a console. They're going to still have sales. They're going to continue to do well, but they just don't know how Xbox is going to, where Xbox is coming from. They see what they're doing. They just don't know how the world will respond to this new and improved Xbox. It's still early, right? Starfield hasn't dropped yet. Xbox, they had a dud with Redfall. But people are hearing about this ABK acquisition. Every time there's some new positive news about the ABK acquisition, pro Xbox channels like mine break records. Why? Because people know about this shit. So when the deal is officially finished, there's going to be a lot of positive momentum for Xbox. I'm not saying Xbox is flawless. I'm not saying they're not going to make mistakes. All I'm saying is that PlayStation fanboys is dealing with a Xbox they're not used to. Even in the Xbox 360 generation, Xbox was not this aggressive, right? The reason Xbox 360 was so dominant was because they came out a year before PlayStation. They had the better online. They had the better games. It was the better console, even with the red rings of death. And the casuals chose the Xbox 360. Even though PlayStation eventually outsold them worldwide, the Xbox 360 dominated that pretty much that entire generation until the tail end when Xbox started to focus on Connect. So this Xbox is something they ain't seen before, man. The gaming industry hasn't seen anything like this. Not only did Xbox buy ZeniMax, but they bought the biggest publisher, bro. I still can't believe that story. When I'm headed to work, Sean called me. Dut. Have you been on Twitter? I said, no, Sean, I ain't been on Twitter. I'm on the freeway. Bro, Xbox bought Activision. I said, Sean, stop bullshitting with me, man. I'm driving 70 miles an hour. I'll call you when I get to my first job. Dut! I'm serious. What? For how much, huh? 70 billion, bro. What? I'm driving unsafe. I'm on the freeway, looking at my phone, on my other phone, talking to Sean. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. It's unbelievable, man. So at the end of the day, like I said, they're looking at an Xbox that they don't know how to respond to. In the Xbox One generation, Xbox ain't got no games. Xbox ain't got no studios. Crackdown 3 got a 50 Metacritic. That's why I said they love a game like Redfall. That was right on time for them to give them some ammunition, put some more ammo in their clip. But Starfield about to drop, Forza Motorsport about to drop, this deal about to close. There's a lot of positivity around the Xbox brand. So when Colin Moriarty and his crew, they get upset because Phil Spencer said it's about choice. Let's repeat this again, guys. It's about choice for Xbox customers. I don't understand why that's so confusing. Dark Winters with the 10. Imagine when Xbox and Nintendo team up. That's when we're really going to see some pony salt. Yeah, man. If that ever happens, but, we don't know. I mean, we don't know yet. Long Little Black Mama with the 5 feel different from us, but he is arguably more dangerous. If I was Phil, PlayStation ain't getting shit. But with Phil Way, he going to drain PlayStation dry. Look, man, sometimes you play ball a little bit because we mentioned how with the ABK deal, they did not want to. Phil mentioned that email they could have closed in the United States, but they wanted to do it the right way. They want to do it the right way. They want to come to a agreement with the CMA and close it the proper way because of future acquisitions. Future acquisitions, they want to go the right way. Xbox is playing ball. They're patient. It's not about console sales for them. It's not about console sales at the moment. That's why they have PC, they have cloud. It's about Game Pass. The consoles, of course, Xbox want to sell more consoles, and I believe they will. But PlayStation, they will probably never outsell PlayStation as far as consoles go worldwide. They might have a shot in the States, but worldwide, it's always a tough fight for them. I'm not making excuses. I'm just going by the past. Even though this is a new and improved Xbox, there's certain parts of the world just don't rock out with Xbox like that, man. I saw something that said the Xbox Series just surpassed the original Xbox and the Xbox One in Japan. Cool. They still got some ways to catch the 360, but 360 didn't do great. But I think the 360 did sell over 1 million in Japan in its lifetime. It's tough. PlayStation is the more popular brand. You would not hear me try to cap fanboy that. PlayStation is the more popular brand. 100%. That's why ponies, their dominance is being threatened. And ponies don't like it. They don't know how to take it. Like I said, Colin Moriarty and his crew, their dominance, PlayStation dominance is being threatened. Yes, PlayStation is still on top. Because me, I don't really include Nintendo. That's just me. PlayStation, they're still on top. But they're being threatened because of the moves Xbox is making. And that's bothering ponies like Colin Moriarty and the whole Sacred Symbols team. And it's bothering other ponies out there. Zig Fox with the team. Sacred Symbols had their Define and Do crossover episode. Colin and his bronies TTSing about how terrible ABK is for the industry, while Cog and Maddie had to listen. What a POS. Hashtag I hate them. Hashtag no heart. That's why I don't do podcasts with ponies anymore. Not just because they criticize Xbox, because I don't give a shit. I use their content. I use their content for my content. Like Chris Hart said the other day at a show, why don't you invite me on the show for what? For you to cap for PlayStation VR 2? Come on, man. Like I told you guys, I've been there, done that. Been on plenty of pony shows in the past. Never again. Shout out to the 705 people here. Germ 70 with the 2. Choice is the future. Consoles would be like Roku. I really don't disagree with that. I think in the future, like maybe 10 years from now, I do think there will be the next console generation, if there's a PS6 and the next Xbox. I think that might be the last consoles, physical consoles. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. Because the technology is getting better. And eventually, maybe 15 years from now, man, it might just be some little thing you stick in your USB on the back of your TV. I'm just saying. I don't care as long as I can play video games, bro. As long as I can continue to play video games, sitting on my couch, looking at my TV with a controller in my hand, I'm happy. And it runs great. Sad Boy Blue said that would be ass. Listen, bro, by the time the PS6 and the next Xbox come out, I'm going to be in my mid-50s. Right? I'm already a granddad. I'm going to be in my mid-50s. Right? So that's all it is, man. I just really feel the Colin Moriarty. They're just, I'm not going to say they're scared, but they're really starting to notice what Xbox is doing, and they are threatened. They're definitely threatened. Like I said, PlayStation is the dominant brand. It's possible Xbox will never catch them in sales, console sales. 100% possible. But Xbox ain't even caring about that right now. They're about making money. Dirt is telling lies. Who am you? What I'm lying about. Jenna Hayes. Oh, too bad. They sniped you already. Oh boy. Woo. So anyway, let's move on. What was that? What else? Something else I was going to talk about. I'm telling lies. What am I lying about? They always want to say you lying because they disagree with your opinion. Who is Jenna Hayes? I've seen that name before. Are they cool? I don't remember. Hey, yo, bring Jenna Hayes back for a second because I have seen that name in the chat before. Bring the name back. Bring Jenna Hayes back because I can't bring her back. Oh, you just timed out? Yeah, just bring her back. Because I'm not sure because I've seen her name before. No, don't mention the P word, please. Traybone, delete that comment, please. Hey, delete that comment. Don't say the P word. YouTube don't like that word. I'm going to delete y'all comments if you say the P word, please. The adult movie, don't say that word. YouTube don't like it. All right? So whoever said it, delete that word, please. The P word. They don't like that. They don't like any sexual talk, so please. No sexual talk. All right? No, it's not pony. It's definitely not pony. Adult content. Do not mention that P word, please. All right? YouTube don't like it. I really believe that's why they took my chapters last time for those couple months because, y'all was in the chat wilding. All right. Got a couple more things to talk about. We mentioned PS5 selling 40 million. That's like congratulations to them. Like I said, it's actually that's good. Selling 40 million is pretty good in 3 years. They're a little bit behind the PS4, but it's pretty good for them. I'm not hating. You won't catch me hating. PSVR, trust me, that shit ain't. Hey, THX, trust me, that shit ain't selling. THX with the two PS5 40 million. What about PSVR 2 or DualSense Edge equals flop? Yeah, of course we don't know, but man, that PSVR 2, don't nobody care about that. So, it's I think it's good, man, that they're selling that well, but that's Pony's ammunition right now, guys. That's their ammunition. We already seen some guys in our chat coming here like, yeah, y'all still 20 million behind. Yeah. That's their ammunition. That's all they have. Hey, Mike Adams, we do play games, bro. I hate you guys just as much as ponies. You come here, console wars are stupid. Let us do what we do. If you don't want to participate, go and get out of here. Go and get out of here. Console wars are stupid. How about you play it? We do play games. We talking about games. We play games. It's so annoying. Oh, my God. You console guys. Oh, I can't stand you guys. So, look. So, like I said, PlayStation selling 40 million is great, man. Xbox is in another level to me, though. It's not about that anymore. Mike, brother, why are you in here? arguing over a box. I'm not arguing with anybody. I'm talking. Why are you in here? I can't stand you guys. Do you watch sports? People, sports talk all the time. Like, do you go in their chats and say, oh, arguing over your favorite team is stupid? No. So get out of here. It's annoying. If we want to talk trash about video games, let us talk trash. Just get out. You probably shouldn't say nothing else. Up too late. See, those are guys I hate that think they better than us. You ain't better than me. You ain't better than nobody in this chat. You ain't better than nobody in this damn chat. Oh, console wars are so stupid. Man, I can't stand you guys. Console wars are stupid. Why do y'all, bro? Why are you? Imagine clicking on a console war video because my thumbnails and the title of my videos give it away. Why come in here? Oh, it's so stupid. Why click on the video like you said? I can't stand it because I get a lot of comments like that on my regular little 8 to 10 minute videos. Oh, console wars are stupid. Shut up. There's some YouTubers in this community that think they're better than us. They're better than console wars, or they're better than, these other people. Listen, I'm not better than nobody. We're all adults that's talking about video games, whether you're Nintendo, PC, PlayStation, or Xbox. We're all adults talking about video games. So for people to come in here and think they're better than me or anybody else in the chat because we're talking about video games, we're trash talking. I can't stand it, man. I can't stand them. And yes, there's some people in the community, man. I be like, this mother think he better than me. This dude really think he better than everybody. Can't tell me what to do. Console wars are stupid. You stupid for clicking on a console war video. Tonyo Time, member for 1 month. No single player station podcast have your kind of dedicated following, Dirt. So they come here to feel relevant. Well, they're not welcome. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Dark, the Plague, Dragonborn with the tube. Excuse me. I'm sorry. All this yelling, I'm sorry. I think we need a show called My Little Ponies. My Little Pony. Silent Cypher with the 5. Dirt, ponies are in the chat throwing fits and shade because they don't have any new games to play right now. Idle hands are the devil's playground. There you go. They got Spider-Man coming. Spider-Man, yeah, take that. A damn cutscene trailer. Yeah, take that, bots. Y'all bots want to sell y'all Xboxes. Stop it. P-Lump with the 5. I like being a toxic gamer. I'm going to keep on teasing these PlayStation fanboys until the day I die. Let's go, bro. Lord Starkiller with the 5. 40 million PlayStation 5 sold is a good number. That is the be-all, end-all for ponies. Ponies would not mention how far behind PlayStation Plus is compared to Gamepass. Nah, the sales is the positive for them, so that's what they're running with right now. And that's cool, man. Listen, they can talk trash. I don't have to hear it in my chat, though. John Collins gifted 5 memberships. Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you. You guys are awesome, man. Hey, yo, Devontae, watch the F words in the chat. I know y'all like, Dirt, you going soft. No, man, it's just that YouTube be tripping, bro. So try not to swear in the chat for me, y'all. Appreciate it. Because I don't want to put it on that filter where, if y'all say something that don't look right, a mod got to unblock it or unhide it. So I just ask y'all, we adults here. I just ask y'all try not to cuss in the chat for me. Makai28, remember for 3 months, console wars exist. Remember, Sony wanted Xbox dead day one. They did everything against Xbox, from marketing to taking games away from Xbox. And they're still doing it to this day, bro. Germ70 with 2. Spider-Man 2 would be awesome in 2 years. I do think it'll be a good game because Insomniac are they're great developers. You won't hear me lying about that. It's going to be great. I'm not going PG, y'all. It's just that, certain stuff that YouTube be tripping about, bro. I'm telling y'all. Yeah, so what I was saying, PlayStation selling 40 million consoles. That's great for them. Shows that the brand is still doing well. But we'll see what happens in the future with their games as a service. And because right now, I'll be honest, guys, it's still early in the generation. The casuals are picking up the PlayStation 5. We'll see what happens because there's still a lot of casuals that haven't upgraded to the next generation consoles yet. It's 3 years in. If PlayStation drops a slim model, that will help them even more because usually the slim models usually be a little bit cheaper. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Tony Brown said, "Don't nobody hear that shit, Dirt." Tony Brown said, "Don't nobody want to hear that, Dirt." Same old primal data. Hold on, let me put it up. With the 5, console sales are nice. Attach rates are better, ponies. This is why Sony is selling games on PC. They're selling games on PC because the PlayStation guys ain't buying enough of them. They ain't buying enough of them. Kev Lowry with the 5. 40 million sold and not even 20 million sold for Final Fantasy. Interesting. Listen, we heard Jim Ryan say it himself. Jim Ryan said it himself. 10 to 15 million copies of our biggest PlayStation game sold is not enough. It's not enough anymore. He said it. I didn't say it. Jim Ryan said it. That's why they're putting their games on PC. All right. So, yeah, man. That's just what's going on. All right. What time is it? I've been talking for almost an hour. A Rodman POS. A Rodman with the 5. That's right, Dirt. No one is better than no one in this chat. But can we say the same about who is the darkest here? Hey, Rodimus, that was mean. And like I said, you are 0.5% lighter than me. It ain't even that much. Like, we look like brothers, you POS. How dare you? You are 0.5% lighter than me. All right, guys, let's move on. This POS A Rodimus. Nah, shout out to A Rodimus, man. He been rocking out with us for a while, man. He rocking out with us for a while. Oh, man. All right, guys. Let's talk about something else. Hold on. I'm going to be real with you. This Ratchet and Clank thing, I don't care about. I really don't. I really don't care about, man. Ratchet and Clank SSD. Now, people saying that Insomniac lied. People are saying that Insomniac said the game was only possible on the PlayStation 5. Now, Insomniac has come. Well, I don't know if Insomniac opponents are saying no. They said it runs best on PlayStation 5. I don't know. I don't remember. But I don't really want to talk about it for real. I'm just going to pull up this one part. Just this one part. The homie Plume Network posted something on Twitter. This is what he said. He said, lots of chatter about how Insomniac didn't lie about Ratchet and Clank. They literally said it needs the PS5 SSD to run. You tell me if they lied or not. Not sure why this is being reinterpreted now. Reinterpreted, yeah. Insomniac's Marcus Smith, creative director on the game, explained how this new feature was only made possible with the PlayStation 5's solid-state drive in a new video that dives further into the game reveal. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is a game that utilizes dimensions and dimensional rifts, and that would not have been possible without the solid-state drive of the PlayStation 5, explained Smith. The SSD is screamingly fast. It allows us to build worlds and project players from one place to another at near instantaneous speeds. Okay, they didn't 100% say. Well, they did say it would not have been possible without the SSD of the PlayStation 5. They said it would not have been possible with the SSD on the PlayStation 5. We've seen it run like shit on some PCs. We've seen it run okay on some PCs, some HDD drives. And I got to be honest, guys. This is just me.
Don't nobody give a fuck.
I'm ready to move on, man. I just don't care anymore. Ponies fighting, Xbox guys fighting. I just don't give a shit. I just don't care because the SSD, all the stuff Ponies was talking about, that SSD, bro, hasn't come to fruition. Now, they can say the same thing about what us boss was saying about the power of the Xbox Series X. Because at the end of the day, when they compare the multiplats, Xbox win a lot of them, but they don't win all of them. So we was talking shit about the power. They was talking shit about the SSD. And at the end of the day, who cares? Who cares? We was having fun with it, but I'm done. It's been a couple days. I'm tired of the shit. THX with the 2. Where's the sales of GT7? Sales for Horizon Forbidden West, Final Fantasy 16. They'll say it if it sold well. Maybe that's telling, right? Jax 82 with the 2. Can we just let it go? Is Ratchet and Clank. Facts, what is like what the 7th Ratchet and Clank game? It's like the 7th Ratchet and Clank game or something like that. The 8th, 7th, the 8th was, I don't know. I'm done with it, man. I'm done with it. The only reason I put it in the I put Ratchet in the thumbnail because maybe some people wanted to talk about it. You know, and it's like this. There was so much stuff said in 2020 before these consoles came out. Like, look at this. Shout out to Boba Fett Gaming. Godfall is a PS5 exclusive because of its exceptionally powerful SSD and improved controller. People hyped up the PlayStation 5 SSD, guys. This game is on PS4, is also on Xbox. And the Xbox is on Xbox One also. I know it's on Xbox Series. Maybe it's not on Xbox One, but it's definitely on Xbox Series. Let's be real, guys. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of it. They hyped up the SSD. Xbox guys, we hyped up the more powerful, and it is more powerful. Don't get it wrong. Just like PlayStation technically has a more powerful SSD, Xbox has a more powerful, Xbox Series X is a more powerful console. We both hyped up those things. Xbox does win some comparison vids, but they've lost, especially early in the generation, they lost a few, and that was pissing me off. But the PlayStation, the SSD has shown nothing. You used to see articles like this all the time. It has shown nothing. We saw a couple games load faster on Xbox Series X. Some games load faster on PlayStation 5. But what I'm trying to say is this. PlayStation has a better SSD technically, right? Xbox Series X is the more powerful console technically, right? If developers don't use the power, it doesn't freaking matter. If developers don't use the advantages, it doesn't matter. That's all I'm noticing, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm noticing. So at this point, it's time to move on from all this shit. Because all this do is giving me a headache. Because ponies don't stop talking. I see ponies posting clip. Chris Hart tagging me. Look at this. Look what Digital Foundry said. And I just don't care, man. I just don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. You know? So that's what's going on with Ratchet and Clank. This story should be done within a couple days. But when it comes to us, though, the ponies were saying some wild stuff out there. Can I find that clip one more time? Now, let me try to find. Hold on, guys. Let me try to find this damn. It was a tweet that I tweeted a while back. Let me see if I can find it again. I do want to show this because how the ponies were saying some wild stuff. Oh, let's search on Twitter. That ain't searching. Because ponies were saying some wild stuff, bro, about that damn SSD. Let me try to pull it up because before we stop this topic, let me try to pull this up. SSD. Where it is. Here it is. All right. Let me show you. I showed this a few weeks ago, but let me show it again. Like I said, before we get out of here. Shit. Oh, man. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. This shit tripping. Oh, forget it. Refresh that page. So, it's not there. All right. It's not there. I don't know where the hell it is. Let me get these super chats right quick. John TJ with the 10. Hey, Dirt, the ponies are down bad. Microsoft should buy 49% stake in Take-Two. That way they are in control. But they don't have to buy the whole company and buy Sega. Hey, John TJ, I need you to calm down, killer. I'm going to need you to calm down, man. I want Xbox to focus on what they have now, bro. That's what I want Xbox to do. All right? If you don't mind. I know you want them to buy everybody. But for me, I want them to focus on what they have right now, bro. Maybe I have to retweet it. You know what I'm saying? John TJ. I feel you, though. I feel you. Lord Star Killer with the 5. Professor Reforce defending Ratchet and Clank with false framing argument. He is claiming Sony never said Ratchet and Clank couldn't run on a hard drive. Classic Professor Reforce. Listen, bro. Listen. They said it was possible. It's only possible on the PlayStation 5 because of their SSD. Didn't they say that? Or was it just me? Didn't they say it's only possible, or what I just read, because of the PlayStation SSD? Just don't know, man. All right, let me pull this up because I don't know why this shit is not pulling up. It's not working right. Damn, this messing up the whole show. It's like I'm hitting on my phone, but it's not showing up on the computer. What kind of BS is this? POSs. Okay, here it is. Thank you. Damn. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I'm really struggling right now. Let me share this right quick. Now, this is the last thing I'm saying about this damn SSD. I showed this a few weeks ago, but this when they was talking about how slow the Xbox Series S SSD is going to be. Yeah. They're saying old man running this real slow. This guy said third-party games will be held back by Xbox Series X. The games will be made for a slow SSD. Yeah, this will be caused, but if a third-party developer decides to build a game on PlayStation SSD, then there'll be a problem for the Xbox. Yeah. Emmanuel, I'm sorry. Shay Capel, he was mad. He said, hey, I was talking shit about me. So, Ultra Power SSD will let them hit 60 FPS at 1440p. Yes, and I told him I was going to screenshot this. And then there's the last thing showing, time. So, yeah, I showed that a few weeks ago, but I just wanted to say again, this SSD keeps on popping up. Now, this developer from Quantum Era, they talking shit about the Xbox. So, look, man, it is what it is. And it's funny when people come in here saying, oh, man, you guys console war. We have actual developers doing console war shit. As for developers doing console war stuff. And these guys want to come here talking about, why y'all console warring? THS with the 2, Ratchet and Clank is running on Steam Deck. That's a PS4 GPU. Yeah, I just don't get it, man. I don't know what's going on. So that's about it. I'm done with that. I'm done with that one. Quantum garbage. Exactly what it is. We got any member? Nope. We're good to go. We are good to go. All right, guys, we got one more topic. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. I don't know if you guys heard, but put on my timestamp. Tencent just bought some more shit. They bought Techland, guys. They bought Techland. And I mentioned this earlier. Nobody said a damn word. Nothing. Shh. How many damn studios does Tencent have at this point? Now, I understand they're not really buying publishers, but what is going on? What is going on? Consolidation, not right? That's the thing, right? Consolidation. Sony's mad as hell about Microsoft buying publishers. But here we go. Tencent is buying publishers too. PlayStation is preparing to buy publishers. Let me show something. GAAS pulled this up from MBG. MBG said this yesterday. Sony is hiring for a manager to identify inorganic growth opportunities through acquisitions and investments. It seems Sony is getting very serious about pursuing more potentially larger acquisitions and investments in the gaming industry. So now they love acquisitions. See, this is the thing. That phrase, keep the same energy, they never do that. Now they're going to say, well, Xbox is doing it. So PlayStation has to do it. Why do you think Xbox did it in the first place? Because of PlayStation business tactics. Tencent is buying studios. PlayStation bought studios, and you just saw they're going to buy more. Xbox is buying publishers because they got more money than everybody. Okay, I'm sorry, Wade Johnson. Tencent bought a percentage of Techland, but they're still investing. They're still investing. Now, PlayStation's got they have to do this because Xbox is out there buying publishers. PlayStation forced their hand, man. They had to. They had to buy ZeniMax. Activision Blizzard pretty much fell in their lap. We heard the story, it fell in their lap. And Activision, they said Activision Blizzard went to Facebook first. There's only a few companies that can afford Activision Blizzard. Yeah, Chia Walker, that's what I thought too. They bought the majority share. So that means they're in charge, bro. I don't know who said they only bought a stake. No, they bought the majority share of Tencent, bro. I mean, of Techland, I'm sorry. So this is where the gaming industry is headed, man. I'm enjoying Ant Stream, by the way, Squigglies. You know, I'm an older guy, so I'm really enjoying some of them old-ass games. But this consolidation is where this industry is headed, guys. PlayStation is going to buy more studios, but they just don't have the capital to buy big like publishers. Maybe they can get, I don't know, Ubisoft? No, I don't know. They can't get Ubisoft. Maybe they can get Square Enix. Good for them. But if you think about this, Tencent, just say in the future somebody buys Sony. Say Apple buys Sony. Xbox is putting themselves in a great position. If, let's say Apple or Amazon, somebody buys Sony. Nintendo doing their own thing. Xbox already has Bethesda and Activision Blizzard. Who buys Ubisoft? I don't know. Who buys Warner Brothers, I don't know. Take-Two, they don't need to be bought. They good. But then again, we didn't think Activision Blizzard was ever going to be for sale either, right? MR2 said PlayStation should buy Quantum Error. Yeah, buy that shit. Buy that. But the thing is, Tencent is out there buying. LPAR and stream good on a 4K TV. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Of course, it looks, some games look shitty. Some games look better than others. See, but Ubisoft, I believe Ubisoft has like what? How many employees? 10,000 employees or something? If PlayStation bought Ubisoft, bro, they gonna downsize the hell out of that publisher. I'm just saying they're gonna downsize the hell out of that publisher. They don't have the capital like Microsoft. They just don't. Oh, it's 20,000 every year? Damn. Ubisoft, yeah, they got a lot of employees, bro. Sony can't afford all of that. How many employees did Activision Blizzard have? Like 10, 15,000 or something? PlayStation's best bet is Square Enix. Hell, they already putting their games exclusive anyway. They got the almighty, incredible Game of the Year nominee, Foam Stars. They got that. Enjoy your Foam Stars, y'all. Enjoy Foam Stars. So that's it, man. This industry is headed that way, and Xbox saw this. Do you guys remember when Phil Spencer said in the interview, I don't want these non-gaming companies to come into the gaming industry and disrupt things? Phil saw it, man. Just imagine. Well, Google tried, but they ain't got the heart for it, bro. Google ain't got the heart. But just imagine Amazon, Tencent. Bro, Tencent ain't playing, man. Tencent is not playing. And Microsoft knows what they have to do. They have, but there's the Activision Blizzard already under their belt. While PlayStation has studios, but their studios are trying to figure shit out. People don't want to talk about that, but PlayStation studios right now, with the exception of Insomniac, are trying to figure shit out, including almighty Naughty Dog. I am a fan of Naughty Dog games. And it seemed like they gave Bungie too much power. Jim Ryan gave them too much power to go through there and say, yo, man, no, that's a big no. That game looks like crap. You should cancel that game. Like, Deviation isn't even owned by PlayStation, but they were partners. I don't know what's up with that game. What's up with Factions? We just don't know. PlayStation Studios make great first-party single-player games. This whole games as a service, this is new. So how would this work? What if PlayStation does get acquired by somebody down the road? I don't know. Does that 10-year Call of Duty thing still stands? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying, man, this game industry is different now. It's just different. These games are getting more and more expensive. You need a big player like Microsoft or Tencent. Hell, isn't Ubisoft looking to be sold? Didn't they say they're looking to be sold? It's bad out here, man. It's bad out here. Jay Rember with the 2 days in a row, Tencent has made acquisitions and not a peep from PlayStation fanboys. Not one peep. I heard Techland. What's the other one they made? They made another one? It's in like every acquisition Xbox made. These are I'm gonna tell you exactly what PlayStation fanboys' reaction was. Playground Games. Well, they had them anyway. Undead Labs. Undead Labs is trash. State of Decay is trash. Ninja Theory. They're gonna ruin Ninja Theory. Compulsion Games. Who? That's what they said. Who's Compulsion Games? I remember this. right? The Initiative. Whatever. We don't know nothing about them. Obsidian. Oh, they're gonna ruin Obsidian in Exile. They ain't made no good game in years. This is the stuff I remember hearing from PlayStation fanboys every time Xbox bought a studio. Double Fine. Oh, those games are gonna be small AA games. Who cares? ZeniMax. Their games are buggy and trash anyway. I know you guys remember that. Activision Blizzard. That one kind of turned because they all of a sudden went into crying mode. With the other ones, they were a little salty with ZeniMax. That's why they said, their games are trash anyway. It's Bethesda. But Activision Blizzard, that's when they went into crying mode, where they went into organic growth. Xbox is just trying to buy their way. They're just buying games. Exclusive doesn't matter, right? Activision Blizzard really was the straw that broke the camel's back with ponies. They went into extreme crime mode. Call of Duty really ain't all that anyway. A Flight, don't just say Call of Duty ain't really all that anyway. Jim Ryan up there crying about the damn game. Jim Ryan up there crying about the game. Remember when Jim Ryan said this, y'all? If Xbox acquires Activision Blizzard, PlayStation business will never recover. Now, remember when Phil Spencer went out there on that interview and said, we're not trying to out-console PlayStation. Oh, he was destroyed. He was destroyed. I have so many thumbnails of ponies making videos saying Phil Spencer quit. It's over for Xbox. Jim Ryan said this before Phil Spencer said that. The only people talked about it was us Xbox dudes. He said if Xbox acquires Activision Blizzard, PlayStation business would never recover. Well, I guess it ain't going to recover then, Jim. Because y'all damn sure bent the knee and signed that deal, didn't you? Didn't you, Jim? Huh? Nobody says shit about that. So, at the end of the day, guys, I'm about to get out of here. But Tencent is buying stuff. PlayStation is going to buy more studios. Xbox is definitely going to buy more studios. I don't know if Xbox will get another publisher. If they get another publisher, the publisher got to be a smaller one, maybe like a Sega. Because I don't know, somebody told me if the acquisition is under $5 billion, they don't have to worry about regulators and all that shit. I don't know how true that is, but that's what somebody told me. If they get a publisher under $5 billion, it got to be a smaller publisher. I know Sega might actually be over $5 billion. I'm not sure. But they're definitely going to get some more studios. And I believe the first two is Crystal Dynamics and Eidos Montreal. Make it official. Oh, that's false. The realist? Okay. That's false. Yeah, I didn't even look it up, but somebody told me that, but I didn't even look it up. I am Goku with the 5. What if Tencent is out here getting acquisitions? They ain't gonna go get bought by Microsoft. That would be a cold move. Next, Microsoft grabs Sega. We will see. I don't know if Xbox will buy Tencent. That would be a damn monopoly for real, buddy. Like that would be a damn monopoly, man. But look, I'm about to get out of here, guys. Thank you for rocking out with me. Not a lot of gaming news, but we made it work. We made it work. We got over 700 in here. It's like 96 million. Oh, okay. It's like 96 million. That's the max. I got you, bro. Thank you, y'all, for rocking on with me. Like I said, we got over 700. Not a lot of gaming news. Just wanted to talk about, Colin Moriarty and his cronies crying about Phil Spencer. Like, when would it end? When will it end? I'm just ready for this deal to be official. Sometime next month, guys. Next month start what? Next week? Let's see what happened. THX with the 2. Tencent acquires Japanese publisher of visual arts. Okay, that's the other studio they bought or publisher. Oh, okay, they bought another. Damn. Embracer seems to be struggling right now. That's why I said let's go ahead and get that Crystal Dynamics and Eidos Montreal, make it official since they're doing Xbox games anyway. We all know they're holding on to those 2 studios until this ABK deal is done. So, all right, guys, I'm about to get out of here, man. Like I said, thank you so much for rocking out with me. You guys are amazing. Got TTS tomorrow, I think is at 4:00 p.m. Eastern time. Because I think Sean got somewhere to go, and I got somewhere to go in the evening. So Sean said, let's do it at 4. Said, cool, bro. Cool. But all right, anyway, thank you for the support. You guys are awesome. Peace out, y'all.